Hey, what's up guys? I hope you guys are all doing good. Today is September 19th and today, as you guys can see, my portfolio is up almost $3,000, which is 1.77% of the total investment that you see here. Overall, my portfolio has been doing really good. Last week, I pulled the trigger. I bought 65 shares of SPY at $555, and now just in a week I'm up almost 3% or over $1,000. This is my long-term portfolio, so I'm not gonna worry about anything if this portfolio even goes down 20% tomorrow, meaning I'm here for the long haul and I'll keep investing and reinvesting dividends when I get them. Talking about investments and dividends, we are gonna get dividends from SPY this month, so that was one of the reasons that I pulled the trigger, and hopefully it will be around $1.50. They'll give us something around so dollar for $65, so over $100 is what I'm thinking we'll be getting in dividends that will be reinvested in buying more shares. I still have this daily buy order for SPY for $110, so I'm buying $110 worth of SPY every single business day or when the market is open, and all of that money that I generate from selling cash secured puts and covered calls, which I'll show you in a minute, is also invested buying SPY. So the goal here is to get to 100 shares of SPY as soon as possible, and more than likely I will try to hit that goal before the end of this year. I can still do it at today's price if I were to invest the cash that I'll be getting back from these cash secured puts. 9 contract that you see here and 1 contract here, so 9 contract of cash secured puts at 25.50 cents for SOXL, and 1 covered call for $30, which has given me roughly $50 more today. All of that money, if I were to buy SPY 35 shares, I'll be able to buy with that, but I'm not gonna do that because I want to keep the income coming or the cash flow coming in every single week, and that's what the goal is with this portfolio. So build SPY 200 shares. We already have 105 shares of QQQ, have 515 shares of SCHD. I have a big portfolio position in QQQM as well, which is close to 31 shares. I'm not touching this. I'm not selling any cash secured puts or covered call on QQQM here, but with this it's just gonna have the dividends reinvested in it, and I'm not gonna touch it anytime soon. Looking at the option side, I sold a covered call here this morning at 492 strike price, which is gonna go worthless before the end of the day, since the current price is around $484. Then I have 9 contracts of cash secured puts on SOXL at $25.50. Current price of SOXL is $35, but I was able to generate $180 from this. So if I were to close this, I will just have to pay $9 for 9 contracts, and I have made almost 95 or almost 100% of the money that I have gotten from cash secured put. So $180 there. I collected $50 here. I rolled this covered call from SOXL at $30 strike price. I kept the strike price at the same $30 and rolled it 1 week further, so it'll be expiring on September 27th at the same price, but it gave me $50 today. Although it is showing up here total return minus $50, but it has given me that much today. So looking at the options premium for this month so far, today is September 19th, and we have total balance of $511 that we have been able to generate from our cash. or our positions. One big thing, one big red flag happened here on September 12th when my covered call went in the money and I invested $340 of my own money to get that 100 shares back of QQQ. Lucky for me, because at that time, just 7 days before, just 7 days ago, I was selling my shares, 100 shares at $463 strike price, and so that I didn't want to do so, I paid $340 to keep my shares. I basically bought back my covered call here, and that's why the negative $340 that you see here. Even then, we are able to generate $511.05 in the first 19 days of selling cash ticket puts and covered calls. And I'm rolling some options here. One contract that you see here on SOXL, and the rest is 9 contracts at some strike price that I'm willing to buy SOXL at. So that's about it for this premiums. And then let's have a look at the portfolio health here. Someone in my last video commented asking about the health of my portfolio. So if you look at my Robinhood portfolio value, it is showing 144,000, which is less than my existing balance of $172,000, and the difference is the money that I have spent here in selling cash secured puts. So it is locked up, so that's why it is a liquid money that is sitting in my account, which does not reflect here because I cannot create a cash position here on Seeking Alpha. I do all my research using Seeking Alpha, and it gives us a health score of the portfolio as well, which is close to 3.7 out of 5, which is highly rated. It says I am in the top 20% of all portfolios with respect to the overall comparison of how healthy my portfolio is based on the holdings that I have in my portfolio. I have updated everything here. I can see how much dividends I'll be making this year from each of the position that I have. You see here, my big one is $1,700 from SCHD, and that was the goal. This is again a rough estimate. This can fluctuate as the premiums or the dividends keep changing every single year for most of these positions, and they change. They increase their dividends most likely during the year, so it's not, you cannot tell when this price will change. So some dividends may change in the month of April, some may change in the month of June, and based on each holding this can vary, but roughly it is giving me $200 every single month that I'm generating from my current portfolio in dividends. These are my holdings. I can update these holdings as well here, but rating wise, if you look at the rating, all of my single stocks have A+ rating. I'm not buying anything that is not rated well in profitability, because that affects how the business operates and that affects the future of the business as well. So I'm a strong believer in buying quality companies outside of the ETFs that you see here. So all the other 4 are missing because these are the ETFs, so they don't have any profitability grading here. And then again, going back to health score, my health score overall is 3.7. The dividend score is 4.39, which is extremely high compared to all the other matrix that I've seen. I'm also investing only in the most profitable businesses, so that's why you see profitability is going great. Growth is little stagnant here with D+ rating, as well as valuation is always going to be in D or C rating at most, because I'm buying quality companies which don't come cheap. That's the overall portfolio update that I wanted to give you guys. Up almost $3,000 today with the Fed cutting the interest rates by 0.5 basis points and making this portfolio go up and up. This is my freedom portfolio. So financial freedom is what the goal is with this portfolio, and hopefully I'll be getting there very soon. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure to do so, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Till then, take care of yourself and people around you. Goodbye.